Hey, Bradley.
Hello, Bradley.
This is our midterm.
Yeah, midterm review.
Part 1.
The movie that we chose was called
Baby. Our title for our review is obviously
Baby Mama Drama.
We thought it was quite fitting.
Yes.
But we're gonna do the option film review, and then we'll add some stuff later. So, for our main points that we want to discuss, the first one are the main overview. I mean, you watched it obviously, but it's just the mom needs a temporary home for her baby because her family's coming in and obviously wouldn't approve of this baby. They have no idea it's even existing, and so she needs to put this baby somewhere so that she can go and meet them.
Yeah. One of the cinematography terms that we picked up with in the movie that we thought was really good was the resolution. We liked it a lot because there wasn't a clear distinction of if the mom was coming home or if she was leaving and what was going to happen the next day. And if she were to return, it showed that she had some mental triggers and having the child was a burden to her. So it wasn't an effective resolution because it kind of shows a mom her in society doesn't know for sure what's going to happen tomorrow.
True. Also for the protagonist and antagonist, I mean, we're kind of rooting for the mom to find this place, so we thought the mom and her friend who's helping her were the clear protagonists. But the antagonist, we thought probably the overarching one is society, just because it's kind of controlling all the other antagonists. So for instance, because society doesn't approve in this particular culture of her having a kid at that age or without a man in her life or being married or whatever the reason, then that's causing her parents and her to have issues because she's unable to tell them about it because of society and her culture. And then also that's the reason why the dorm is kind of an antagonist for letting her to get in.
Yeah. Another term that we had was climax. We thought that the climax was when the baby started to make noises as she was trying to sneak him into into the dorm in the backpack. And the baby started to make noises right as she walked away, and then the receptionist was oh, hey, come back here real quick, and he was oh, you forgot this. But as she left, that was kind of that moment of release of tension,
yeah.
Okay, she
got
the baby in, that's gonna be fine, at least for now, that was yeah.
I also think that's kind of a social commentary, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But for the reference or illusion, I don't know if this is technically an illusion, but we thought it was a good reference, was when she puts the baby in this bag or suitcase or whatever to bring it into the dorm. I think it's showing that the baby is literal baggage for her, and it's very it's something that she's always going to carry with her now, and I mean figuratively and literally.
Going after that, we also kind of thought that the luggage was the thread of the movie. Literally and figuratively.
It started with it, ended with her putting or through the middle, had the baby in it at the end, unloading the luggage.
And she always has at least a bag somewhere on her back because she's taking care of her baby going from place to place.
And at the end she the last thing, she opens up her bag and takes out the baby's pacifier. So the baggage is there again.
Yeah. Another term, foreshadowing. Yeah, foreshadowing. The suitcase at the beginning, going over the bumpy road, that was foreshadowing of when the baby was later put in the bag to go up into the dorm because there was a disturbance in the mom's life, and it was just kind of a bump in the road, you know.
Yeah, we kind of thought by showing the baggage being going over bumpy was that her baggage was going to create a bumpy road for her future. It was clearly going to be something difficult and troublesome, but that's okay. But the last thing we really wanted to mention was the social commentary. Obviously, we talked about her culture and her particular social background, but we thought also it was kind of an attachment or a reference to single moms and how they're normally seen in a negative view because they don't have a man helping out. So that was kind of something we noticed.
For background research about the short film, we saw that the producer wanted to show pain, sorrows, and emotion of individuals with the certain social backgrounds. For example, we kind of assumed that she was part of a religion that looked down upon the unwedded kids. So that was, like, the, like, reason why her family, like, didn't like her. Like, it wasn't explicitly said, but because she, like, had, like, visibly, like, was religious and her family wasn't talking to her, you can kind of, like,
Pick it
correlate
up.
that, yeah.
So we thought that the research and being that it was like a social commentary on the culture really was reflected in like our analysis of that being like the main issue.
Yeah.
But overall, our rating for it was like 3 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
So pretty good. We thought it wasn't a 5 just because it was kind of slow. And additionally, there were like, we talked about the resolution being really great and how it like kind of ends, kind of thinks to you like what's going on, like why did it end that way? Is she even going to go back? And also, we thought the social commentary again was like really good because it was very clear and distinct. But like the thread besides luggage, like there wasn't really a great thread.
Yeah, there wasn't like an arc, not an archetype. There wasn't a character arc. Yeah, like neither they're kind of in the same boat that they were in.
Yeah.
At the end.
The only arc that might be is like if she decides not to come back to the baby.
Yeah.
But we don't know if that's.
And that's happen. Like up for interpretation. So.
Yeah. But we thought it was decent. We just weren't like 100%.
Yeah, I liked it at the end. I was kind of like, I was really confused in the beginning. Like, I was confused whose baby it was. Like, we thought it was a baby that she found on the streets or something. So, and I was like confused that it was her baby. And then like, I wasn't sure if it was her sister with her or a friend. And
I also think it's important to know like where it's being taken place is also like something to consider because like clearly in the area that they're at there's like a lot of like violence going on and like it's just,
and like her university is like really poor,
and it's like you could see like how strict the university was on people coming in. It probably has to do with like what's going on in the country. So that's probably an illusion.
Like the larger social commentary.
An illusion for it.
Yeah.
But that's it for that one.
All right.
Bye.
I hope you had a happy Halloween.
Bye.